Hello guys, and welcome. It is the SRB2Dude here today, bringing you yet another Splatoon 2 video. And now, patch 5.0 is upon us. It is actually coming out tomorrow as I am making this video. And we have got quite a few patch notes to go through, and I'm going to give you kind of, a couple of thoughts of, what I think of them. So starting off, we have the Lunar Blaster. The 50 damage radius has been increased by 2%, so it's going to be a lot easier in general to apply 50 damage towards your opponents now, so making those 2-shot kills a lot easier. The Squeezer tap shots now consume 8% less ink, so just in general, if you're tap shooting with the Squeezer, it's just going to be more efficient. For the Flingzer Roller, the radius of ink droplets from vertical flick has been increased by 12%, so the Flingzer Roller basically paints a little bit better from its vertical flicks. For the Classic Squiffer, the maximum partial charge damage has been increased from 70 damage to 80 damage, so not a full charge, basically your partial hit charge, like the maximum was previously 70 and now it's gone to 80, so just a little bit more damage for the Squiffer. For the Goo Tuber, the range has been increased by 1%, and I believe this is for its partial charged hits though. Not the biggest difference, but I guess it's something. For the Tri-Slusher, there's been a fix where the dead zones in the attack could cause your target to avoid damage entirely by increasing the size of the side slosh hitboxes. So basically, it's going to be a lot easier to hit with the Tri-Slusher in general. The Nautilus Splatling has had an increase of accuracy while on the ground by 8%, so the weapon in general, while just walking around on the floor, is going to be a lot more accurate. Despite, a lot of the time when people do use the charge shot from it, they usually jump out of the thing. But I mean, I guess when they land, the majority of the shots are going to be a lot more accurate. For the Dapple Dualies, the ink radius of bullet landing has been increased by 3%, so the Dapple Dualies basically paint just a little bit better. For the Gluga Dualies, the ink cost has been reduced by 6%, so Gluga Dualies are now just more efficient. And lastly, for, I guess, main weapons, I guess the biggest buff, but not so big of a buff, the Splattershot Pro, reduced effects of main power-up, ability points required to reach 49.9 damage has been increased from 39 to 42 damage. And if you didn't know, guys, how, I guess, points work in terms of abilities, 3 points is 1 sub. So what that basically means, if you would like to get to 49.9 damage while using the Splattershot Pro, you're going to need now 3 mains and 4 subs of main power-up to get that. I made a video about this like 2 days ago, showing off how much you really need. Basically, you just need to add 1 more sub. Moving on to special weapons, we have the Inkjet. Now, the projectile speed of bullets is now 5% faster, so the projectile from the Inkjet is just a lot faster in general, so a little bit of a nice buff. The Ultra Stamp, the time taken for the first swing and the time it takes to start continuously swinging has been reduced by 2 frames of a second. Basically, the Ultra Stamp is slightly faster. And there's also been some changes for Booyah Bomb, especially for, I guess, regarding its armor. Now, for the Carbon Roller and the Splat Roller, the damage against Booyah Bomb armor has been increased by 2%. And for the Splushamatic, Splattershot Jr., Aerospray, Splashamatic, Splattershot, 52 Gal, and NZAP, there's been a damage increase for these weapons against Booyah Bomb armor by at least 17%, which is honestly pretty huge for the Booyah Bomb, basically meaning any of the shorter range weapons are going to be able to shred through the Booyah Bomb shield much faster than ever before. This, in a way, could be some sort of nerf, I guess, to the Splattershot Pro, especially the Kensa Splattershot Pro, if some people tend to use armor and stuff like that, and also the Remix Splatling, which is also a really big Booyah Bomb pick. So I guess it's something that kind of gives some of the shorter range weapons a little bit of leeway to try to take out Booyah Bombs by themselves. And it's also a thing, like, if you use 2 short range weapons against 1 Booyah Bomb, I'm pretty sure the Booyah Bomb's going to be shredded really, really fast. Now, last important thing to really mention is the special cost for some weapons. The Splash Shot has gone down from 180 to 170, the Blaster 180 to 170, the regular H3 Nozzle Nose 180 to 170, Splat Roller, the regular one, 180 to 170, and the Splat Dualies 190 to 180. So kind of, I guess, a couple of random weapons that have got their specials down, but basically somewhat, I guess, buffed. It just allows those weapons, I guess, to get splashed down faster. Besides, I guess, the H3 nozzle nose that has tenta missiles, and the splat dualies that also has tenta missiles. So those people can decide to spam tenta missiles a little bit more if they decide to choose them, and I guess it's just a little great buff for them. Now, overall, what do I think about this patch? Honestly, I'm not too much of a fan that the Splash Shot Pro is still going to be kind of running around with its amazing two-shot potential thing because of I mean, all you need to add is 1 sub more of a main power up just to get it up to that 49.9. Like, honestly, I feel like the best thing to just kill it is that they just upped it to, I guess, having 3 mains and maybe 6 subs of main power up to make it like that, because if you were to do that, you'll be basically getting rid of all the potential things that you can add with it. So a lot of people like to have a little bit of efficiency with this Splash Shot Pro. If you do that, you're going to get rid of the efficiency for the stupidly powerful 2-shot potential thing. You will also be getting rid of some of its speed, because a lot of people tend to run a little bit of speed. So just, I guess, some of those little perks like quick super jump and swim speed, like all those little perks that aren't main power up, is just going to make it so much harder for, you know, people to really invest for it. And maybe some people would still do it, but honestly, I feel like it would be the best way out, because like it's 1 sub, and I'm just saying I have a Splash Shot Pro build with 3 mains and 4 subs of main power up, and just because of that, I'm allowed to like have loads of different little subs to make up for the efficiency, its speed, its, you know, a couple other things, ink resistance, quick super jump. You can add all these other things to it just to make it, you know, just as good. So I mean, 1 sub is not really gonna make all the difference. The Splash Shot Pro in general doesn't even get Booyah Bomb that fast because of how much it actually costs to get Booyah Bomb, so it's still going to be a thing where Splash Shot Pro is just going to be able to roam around and 2-shot anything wherever possible. Apart from the Splash Shot Pro, I do feel like the Nautilus accuracy buff is kind of interesting. I would like to try that out for myself. Might even be a thing where the baller one gets used a little bit more. Who knows, really? I've always liked the Nautilus because it does paint quite a bit, and its killing potential is amazingly strong too. So, I mean, honestly, who knows? I feel like there's a lot to really say about that weapon, so it would be interesting to see where, I guess, everything goes when we get into 5.0, and if this truly is the very final patch that we do receive. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're free and generous. Make sure to hit the bell notification button next to the subscription button to let you guys know whenever I do upload a video or start streaming. Possibly going to be streaming tomorrow, just to let you guys know, just to try out the new patch. But also consider joining my public Discord, where I do talk there frequently. We just kind of had like a Toad's Day out, which was pretty funny in the public Discord. But yeah, you can go ahead and talk to myself and some of my people in the Dude Society community, or society, or however you want to call it. But yeah, honestly, that's all I have to say with this video. Please, if you haven't already, follow all my other socials that are also in the description below. And yeah, that's all I gotta say for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you guys in patch 5.0.